Red, tell me what happened last time.
Yes. We start off with Ashton, Katya, and their mother hanging out with Arthur, basically, seemingly talking about, well, while the room was a bit occupied, talking about Arthur's sword, as he told Ashton his sword's name is Dark Star. Um, and we're learning more a bit about that, as he mentioned that the properties of the swords are unique, especially concerned to each individual, with Ashton telling him that apparently his sword has told him that it's made from their will, essentially, so maybe that's why it's a bit different. Though Arthur warned against trusting or interacting with the voice in their heads for so much. You never know what it wants, and it can't be sure if it's on your side necessarily. Though Ashton's laissez-faire attitude made him point out as well that he may get himself killed one day if that's the choice he wishes to go through. With Kadya also pointing out that it's sound advice, so maybe be a bit more concerned, brother. Uh, as well as the fact that Ashton brought up Alaric, seeing if he knew him, which he did, mentioning that Alaric had helped him out in a situation before, and he seems to be the only one dealing with the supernatural stuff that's actually growing as time has gone on, with the rifts and all of that. But even with all the powers we have, and we still can be killed, as he said, the back of the neck and everything like that, as well as the fact that we're not unkillable, with the fact that the stones, with their all the resources, are something that can still take us out, though they're having their own problems right now too, with the destruction of uh, the Russian mobs, as well as some other people, I guess, head of this stone thing, crumbling around them. The Yakuza, the Triads, everything like that, going through either infighting, reconstruction, or possibly crumbling underneath their influence and things like that. Though it seems the Italians might be okay, I guess. But regardless, who knows what the next few years are going to look like, especially as Arthur mused about the rifts maybe becoming more of a problem as time goes on. Regardless, we there's not much else to do with that, as eventually Roxana came to let everyone know it's all right to come back to the room, essentially, as they sat back down and uh, had a conversation about what's going to happen next. Their mother, a bit sad, realizing their kids are going to be putting themselves in a dangerous situations, and seemingly, even with going to New York and her being safe doesn't mean whatever comes next, her kids won't be fighting. And they kind of already agreed to that. And well, the life they decide to go forward in this path seems to be still something they aren't going to stop with. Regardless, there was also another visitor we had, as Starlight made herself known with a glowing in the light in the room as she came down and talked to us, seemingly with kindness, as she revealed herself to be the mother of the swords, her children having been brought down to this earth to bring guidance and help in, I'm not sure if leading is the word I'm looking for, but to expand, help the humans with all their problems, I guess, for lack of a better word. That this isn't her first time doing this, and that she just wants to, well, be a helping hand. And this is not, well, not just her, but her sister as well, her dark sister, also born when she was born, and someone who can't be trusted, who wishes to cause harm for her children, and talking to her will lead to madness and corruption, essentially. And that to stay on the side of good and kindness and being, well, not falling to such temptations will probably mean that we will be fine and not consumed in our minds lost. As well as the fact that her concern about the person we're deciding to trust, the Time Lord, as she mentioned, are not people you can usually rely on, and that they are probably using us or probably want to put us in a lab or one or the other. Basically, everything we could do never to be close to them. We took her words in, though we had our own concerns. We couldn't just trust this unknown being for no reason, especially for some of us. It seemed like there's a little bit of something else going on here that she isn't saying or it's being applied. She even offered to lead us someplace safer, I guess. But we said there were lack of better options, we are sticking with Alaric for now. And while she seemed to be saddened by that, she still seems to want to engage with us and hopefully talk to us again at some other point. I know Katya asked why the children seem to have no memory of her, any idea really about her. Some of us asked our swords about that, and they seem to be drawn up a blank here. Well, Starlight revealed that her children were newly born when they fell, so they wouldn't really have much of the basis of what was going on, that they're vastly influenced by the first persons they interact with, and a lot of them, or more than she would want, have died in the first week or so of impact, and she's hoping to avoid that. And of course, that the gift she's given us has fixed aging and dying, all these things that mortals probably want to get rid of course. And through that, we will hopefully have a glorious life, as well as the fact that, as Ashton brought up about children and, can that still be possible? As she said, yes, and that in doing so can probably make other sword children, which I guess she would be happy about. We asked her a bit more questions, and of course asked, anything else she would want or anything else we didn't know, outside the fact that she seems to would one day want us to call her mother, I guess, because she sees us as that. Regardless, she said hopefully we'll talk again in the future. And she disappeared from the room, and we blinked, and well, our mom was gone. A bit of worry there, but it seems that she had ran off to Arthur with concern. While we were in this moment of talking to this unknown being with a room of light, for our mom, we just stood still and stared off into space, apparently. Which I guess this is maybe a good thing, maybe a bad thing, but we thanked Arthur for, going up with our nonsense and taking care of our mom, as well as him pointing out, like, for the love of God, stop trusting the alien, as we took her back home, or to our room mostly. Eventually, after a few moments of time, Karina showed up with our dad. Hamlin collected him, and it was a bit of a family reunion, as he had been very worried, and we finally got united after everything else. Introducing Karina to Agnar and getting a bit of a lowdown on what's been happening. As our next step was to go to New York and apparently get checked up by someone who Karina definitely does not like. As we went on a plane, Mom and Dad had to sit down to talk about, everything that Mom has learned, probably, and hopefully that works out. As we all flew off to New York, Agnar and Roxana sitting close to each other, and though Roxana made it a point to try to warn Agnar that maybe we should be careful, there's a sense of lost control with this whole emotional stuff and everything that's been going on. Maybe not be safe to be so reckless. And immediately kind of going back on that, we'll see if she learns a lesson about this at all at any point in time, as well as, Karina and Ashton talking to each other about what's going to be happening next as well. And eventually we made our way to New York to meet Faith, a bit of an off-putting woman, as she seemed to be eager and happy to begin her tests. Though there seemed to be some skepticism, and though she tried to appeal to us that she understands why Karina would say such things, she's not here to cause us any harm. Though she probably didn't open with the best of telling us that Alexandra had told her how we die. Apparently she's in contact with her and gave her a bit of info. She just wanted to do some tests that she told her about. And, the first prime suspect would be Agnar, as that was the person that Alexandra had placed her, let's say, implemented with some vines into his body that gave her a bit of tingling sensation when the spinal area was concerned, and she wished to see more. Well, Roxana was a bit concerned and asked to be there as well, especially since Agnar seemed to be completely frightened, as she was allowed to do that, and sat and watched as Faith did her testing. Agnar knocked out as she did incisions and did whatever a doctor needed to do, and she explained happily to Roxana that she found something at the base of the brain and spinal area that could be of interest, and would explain why that whole injury to the back of the head would cause us to expire completely. So all in all, a success, I guess, for Faith. As one by one, we all eventually had this testing done to us as we talked, and we're a bit, like I said, the feelings about Faith were still there with distrust, but at the very least, she didn't tie us down to a room and cut us off to pieces. So I think that's where it ended last time.
Yeah. Ran a bunch of experiments, I think, on all of you at this point. You did reunite with your family at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Presumably, I'm not sure if you talk with them or not.
It's all big hug. That's the last scene that happened.
Mm-hmm.
As gonna be a couple of days going by. If there's anything you want to do or talk about.
We're in New York, right?
Yes. Although
Will
you're
we be allowed?
I was about to say you're gonna be limited in your movement. The city is still, by the way, dealing with like a lot of sort of reconstruction, because there's a couple of meteors that fell in different places.
Yeah. So would we not be allowed to like go out anywhere, or just like don't go further than like the block?
Yeah, don't go further than the block. You're gonna
Yeah.
be
No, no, no.
stationed sort of on the outskirts, so you're not gonna stay in any highly densely populated area.
Yeah, Ashton probably spend the day, just like taking a stroll whenever he can, every once in a while sending out a pulse to make sure no one's like approaching us.
Okay. What about the other two?
Is there where are we in the hotel? Or are we in a different location for our hangout? Just want
You're
to
in a
make
different
sure.
location.
I have it.
You're
Mm.
somewhere in the fucking. Honestly, probably somewhere within the Bronx.
Would there be a place that we can necessarily train here, that we can a place that we can provide to be training with our weapons at all, or that's not possible right now?
You would have to travel to the underground lab.
That's
If you
just
wanted
fine if I'm
to-
allowed. If I'm in,
Yeah, if you wanted
yeah,
to train more, they would strongly suggest you don't do it anywhere that you might be spotted. So you
absolutely.
could visit the lab, and they would like clear out a room for you. In fact, Faith will be very happy if you go and train at the lab.
Okay, I will do so. As far as hanging out with family and Agnar and training, then.
Yeah, I assume you will tell your father the adventures you had, quote unquote.
Yeah, probably like a less horrifying graphic version, but yeah, at least
We-
Roxana
We
would.
don't need to describe the wounds exactly and the way we died like 3 times on the first day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Listen, unfortunately, they don't have the budget for psychiatric help, so the problem is your dad is very like worried, but at the same time, problem is there's a distinct difference between how your mother is taking this and how your dad's taking. Dad's like, yeah, this is all part of the job, and your mother's like, oh my fucking god, this is horrifying. Seems from his reaction that your dad has seen a lot of ugly shit himself. Doesn't seem
Sure,
to
he's mentally
phase
well.
that. Yeah.
So he's mentally well.
Well, at least as far as he's concerned, yes. They could probably get you a new guitar. You have something to do with your free time.
Oh well, there's the power outage.
Ah,
Lost him.
it did take you by surprise. They did. They were like, no. Surprise.
The game did not start yet.
The game did not start. Yes.
The Grunt's power word guitar shuts off my power remotely.
So, other than that, anything else? Anyone? Any conversations? Any specific things you want to do?
Besides Faith, are there any other people of note in this hotel building, the secret lab?
Well, your sword instructor is about to show up, especially for those who want to train. So, but
Hell yeah.
other than that, not right now. No. I suppose it's Karina, but she doesn't really hang out at the lab too much.
ask Agnar what his sword looks like?
Yeah, you would definitely see it in training, as it's a much so it's a much darker in tone than you. Sure. If I could the image. See this sort of the darkened blade as shadow and like this sort of almost like mist like energy swirls around it whenever he swings it.
Yeah, she would. If he's comfortable talking, she'll ask it. Exactly. Like, what's her sword's name? What's his sword's name and person? I like ask him like, as he talk with his sword at all, or had the same engagement that essentially we would have.
I'll say Uther. It's guess we have talked, yeah.
Well, what are they? What they like? Are they? Do you guys get along? Is it one of those like? It's a little hard. I only know what Ashton tells me about his sword, and Kaya doesn't really talk too much about hers, except telling him it's cautious.
No, definitely not cautious. More of the let's go fight them attitude. Prefers to deal with things head on.
I gotcha. It's one of those. So he's like a big fighter then.
Yeah. It's actually it was actually him that sort of carried me through first days.
So are you guys friends? Got a good relationship then?
Well, I think so. It tells me I'm a sort of weak and pathetic, but I think it's in an
That's good to
affectionate
know.
way.
I'll be right back. My thing's cutting.
I'm gonna say I think it was on her end. There's the two we can hear me,
Yes,
right?
so it was on her. Yes, it was on her end. Yeah, she was cutting out for me here.
You know, Red really walked into that one though, huh?
It was. You think that's a rather big and black sword, dark, big black sword?
Big, black, and hard, baby.
Listen, man. It's not listen. It's for the aesthetic.
I'm listening.
It's for the aesthetic. Is it
I've
thicker
come back now.
than Arthur's sword? It is, but listen. It
What did I
happens.
just walk into?
Of course, the black sword is bigger than the white one.
What am I coming into?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Mac, they're both black.
Listen.
One is white and the
One
other.
has like a white aura, the other one has a red aura. I don't think your metaphor is.
Well, yeah, because that one belongs to red.
Oh my god, I'm gonna kill you. What is going on here?
I beat you. I won the line. It's gonna be the session. I'm sorry.
I can come back and let you guys have your talk, you know.
Well, Red, you know what, Red? I feel like this is you're the person who really matters here. Do you think his sword is big enough?
In comparison to what?
Yeah, do you think his sword is big enough? Do you think it's a big sword?
I'm gonna kill you on Sunday. I want you to know that right now. You're gonna die.
I'm not gonna be here Sunday, probably.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. It'll make this easier for you. But my thing is messing up. I couldn't hear a lot you were saying, Greta. What was the name of the sword?
Hother.
Hothar, okay. At the very least, he's saying that they had a relationship that was nice, that was good. I believe that's the last thing I
Yeah,
heard.
like the soul calls him like a weak little bitch, but apparently he thinks he does this like affectionately.
Ah. Well, at the very least, what parts of your personality did he get from you?
If I mean, I don't know.
Mm.
Seems does it have to gain part of the? Maybe my one is just kind of weird.
Maybe. At the very least, mine takes some traits from me, but it likes to make fun of me too, so maybe that's just kind of part of the sword thing.
Kind of chuckle and nod.
Well, outside of the fact that he calls you a weakling, I'm happy you had someone with you. Wow. Sorry I wasn't there.
It's I'm just glad everyone got out safe and sound.
Yeah, still must have been confusing. I know it took Ashton and Katya were the ones figuring out that they had another voice in their head. I couldn't even tell the difference.
Well, it happened in a bit of a crisis moment, so I didn't have time to question it too much. I remember the when the boat thing went kind of went down. So that's when first spoke to me and told me what to do, and I just kind of terrified, but followed along once I saw the boat starting to sink.
Ah, she kind of like has a wide-eyed look. She's like, "Oh, that's right. That was you."
He'll nod.
God. Well, I'm happy you saved me, but next time, hey, maybe let me stick around. I could have kicked some ass or something. Maybe helped out. She kind of like punches his shoulder lightly.
Chuckle and be like, yeah, sure, totally. I won't ever do this ever again. I'm not lying to you right now. No, totally.
Oh my, Agnar, I'm serious. Just I can, I can be helpful at the very least. I have a sword now. Look at her. She's beautiful, right?
You are, but fighting skills though don't speak volumes of yourself.
That's why I'm training. I'm gonna get better, and then I can kick. Look, just because I can't kill other sword people's asses doesn't mean I can't kick regular people's asses. I've been going well with that.
Yeah, but there was a woman shooting ice, and there was other woman shooting vines out of her.
Well, I kicked that vine lady's ass at least once. Well, she may have let me, but still.
He kind of just has a real sort of suspicious look with an eyebrow raised.
Listen, I'm gonna get better because it's takes training. I'm sorry that not all of us can kick ass. Honestly, can you kick ass with your sword?
I think so.
I'd ask for a spar, but that's not a good idea at all.
Yeah, I only fought one other person before and didn't really go well.
Yeah, me and Ashton did our sparring thing, and it did not go well either. I won't tell you what happened, but let's just say we figured out that it's best not to get lost in the motions, which is why we're being careful about everything.
Oh, nod.
But don't you worry, give me like some time. I bet I'll be an badass sword wielding powerhouse soon enough.
Kind of like Miles says, like, and I'll be here to make sure that will eventually happen.
Absolutely, you could be my cheerleader. Be great.
Do my best.
Yes, her confidence is restored, Grunt. Absolutely.
Listen, he's there to give these comforting lies. Yeah. Um. Is there anything Katya wants to do? Like a couple of days?
Honestly, just try to hang out as much possible, like mundanely as possible, with mom and dad, because she'll try to enjoy the calm and mundanity as long as it lasts, because it probably won't last that long.
Yeah. The real question is, Hate, are you here though?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm still on my
Okay.
phone.
Okay.
Epically trolled.
As yeah. On the third day, your dad will walk into the apartment building you're all being housed. So, your sword instructor has arrived. If you want to see that.
Is it just all of us or Katya there?
I'll assume it's all three of you.
Why'd you sound so disappointed, Dad? You should be like excited about this.
That my kids are involved into this, not the best way to fuck no. They'll say not exactly what I wanted for you. Keep you away from all this nonsense.
Well, that may be true, but look, you've prepared us for this day, and now we're badasses.
Well, all of us are badasses.
Shut up. Come on, Dad, we're tough as nails.
Yeah, no, quite literally now. But that will not stop me from still being slightly concerned.
Aw. Don't worry, Dad, we're gonna make it out of this one. And you know what? What were you expecting us to do? That the worst things that's gonna happen is that one of us would have gone to prison, one of us would have been a drunkard, and another one would have been Katya.
Oh, thank you, sis.
Yeah, of course.
Someone would have to bail you out.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, you know your role in this.
Glad for you're so confident that prison for what?
I don't know.
Think about herself for both of those.
Honestly, either or, me or Ashton would have been flip-flopping between one of those takes. I think because of his friends, he would have ended up there. But honestly, it could have been me for taking.
I think you would have ended up in the cell to sober up after you passed out drunk, and then we'll let you out next morning.
Yes.
I'm gonna have a fucking stroke if this power goes out one more time.
And look at me now, Dad. Haven't drunken a drop since you've seen me, have you?
All faced it and informed me that you can't really get drunk as easily as you could before.
Yes, but I still haven't touched it, so baby steps here.
That doesn't really count. Can't do it. Plus, Karina told me about the alcohol you drank from her.
Oh my god, why are you friends with these people? They shouldn't be telling you my secrets.
It's okay, I would have told him anyway.
Oh god, snitch.
By the way, how'd
Listen.
you like Agnar's sword?
Better than. You know what? I'm not talking to you, actually. I see this trap being laid before me.
I'm just asking a question, man. I haven't seen it yet. Is it big?
Okay, small stuff. You sit over there in the corner and let the adults actually talk and have a conversation. Can't believe I'm more mature than you are.
Your dad kind of crosses his arms and says, "Really, Ashton? Innuendos and like in front of me? You know your mother's in the kitchen."
Oh, come on, Dad. It's kind of funny, right?
No, it isn't funny. It just shows how vulgar you are, you pervert, panty stealing, sleeping around, whore-mongering piece of shit that you are.
Dad just
I
kinda
have
goes
never
wide-eyed.
stolen any panties.
Dad, you should have saw him. He dived under a woman's bed to try to look at her panties.
I was convinced by a foreign influence to check for what was in a bag, and then I looked in a bag and I saw what was in a bag, and then I left it, and then I left it there. You know.
Yes, as he was telling us he was looking for a sexy spell in her room that he broke down her door for.
Again, foreign influence. I was coerced.
In your
I don't
head,
know.
in your head, Ashton. I can't believe you're blaming me for this.
Do not tell me to.
As you know, as Katya will point out, I don't think it was him.
Katya, I understand you've been through a traumatic experience. I think sharing the memories of your brother having
I don't
intercourse
wanna
with a
talk
random
about the
woman.
details.
What?
Dad, it was awful. It's awful. Ashton made her do it. It's horrifying. She really talked to him about he's getting out of control.
When I told you to tell me what happened, I figured I heard like the worst of it though.
We were trying to spare your feelings. Ashton, you have to be honest about this. You have to tell Dad the truth.
All
You are,
right,
in fact, a
Dad.
pervert.
Dad, I have to be honest with you. Roxana killed me.
Oh my God, Ashton.
Well, you said be honest.
First of all, Dad, that's not how it happened.
Yeah, it's actually pretty clearly how it happened. You killed
There are
me.
nuances that he's not bringing up.
What? Well, which nuance? When you were choking me, or when I was pleading with you, don't choke me, and then I
Didn't you also try to kill me last time as well? So
I
we should
did
call
not.
even.
You were coming at me with a sword.
I think the arm I almost lost. It says otherwise. Actually, I have a witness to this.
Not my fault. You suck.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. I wasn't strong enough as you decided to take my arm off and cut my head off too.
I didn't do that.
As you see, Father, I think you should talk to your son.
He is like shell shocked right now. Okay. Then while your mother, thank God, didn't hear that. Is this a fucking joke to all of you?
Well, Dad, it was a horrifying, awful experience at the time, and it basically led us in a very dark and not good place. And now we have a chance to joke about it. But in the beginning, no, it was the worst day of our fucking lives.
Absolutely. The fact that we can even bring it up without, not speaking to each other for a week is progress, honestly. That's how we're
Yes.
coping.
It was, Dad, we still haven't told you everything, and I think that's for the best. But no, it wasn't a great time at all, Dad.
I'm gonna have a chat, and I don't think you need any more. I think what you'll need is a long vacation away from us.
I don't know if we get vacation time.
I'll speak with Alaric, and you'll get vacation then.
Dad, we need to get better.
So actually, Katya will say, no, I think that's not the worst idea. The powers are tied to our emotional states, and
And what if we get like caught unawares, or who shows up, or something worse shows up?
I think Alaric's operation, however big, is more than just Alaric, Faith, and Karina.
Yeah,
I don't know about you, but I
And,
don't want
And, as,
around
and,
while
as,
people protect me while others are hunting me. I want to get better at this. And I don't care if you think I'm some fragile kid who needs a vacation. I'm a grown-ass man now. I want to do this, Dad.
as Kaji was continue. Also, what about Agnar? Luciano?
I mean,
Don't
wouldn't
wanna
he
be- I think
get
I don't think he's in the right mind space to be active. And considering how emotions affect our powers,
Then you and Agnar can take a vacation.
okay?
I'm staying.
First of all, Katya, low blow. And maybe yes,
it-
I
it
think you're
was
right.
not me-
Agnar,
it was not meant to be a low blow. It was a serious suggestion.
I think you're right. Agnar needs a break, but I don't think me being weak and so easily taken advantage of is going to be good for everybody. We joke about it, but I've got my ass kicked more than anyone else here. Come on, man. You know, either we keep up or we fall behind, and I don't want to get caught falling behind.
Just think probably take it slower this
Dad,
time.
I get it. You want to keep us safe. You want us to be happy. I understand and I appreciate that. But I'm here now and I want to do this. I want to get better. I don't want to be caught unawares ever again. And I'm ready, all right?
Give me a speech roll.
Cool, let me turn on my PC again. Hopefully it won't shut off by the
I
time I fucking
I
do
can roll for you if you want.
Yeah, can we use an adrenaline? My speech is terrible, but you know.
Listen, the grunt lock rolls will be an extreme of the adrenaline.
I believe you. I believe in you.
Oh,
Yeah, I believe in Grunt. Oh my dear lord, Grunt, what was that?
I mean, it's not the most unexpected because like 4 dice is not the greatest dice pool. It's like
It's a shit roll even for 4 dice, Mac.
Yeah.
It's 0. It's a flat 0 successes.
coin toss at 4
damn.
dice to get a basic. It's like you guess you lost a coin toss.
I was a second too late. I just pulled up Nexus. I can't log in as myself.
I'll kick you from this one. And try again. But yeah, he's gonna like listen, I understand your worries, your concerns, but even soldiers need like time off.
And none of us are soldiers.
Can guarantee that you'll be safe here for the time being. If more of people like you show up and they're not playing nice, trust me, Faith will be able to handle them.
You're not listening to me.
I am, but you're not inspiring me with confidence.
I say I'm with Ashton with this one, Dad. I think you just don't really think we can do this, and I think we need this.
Now, why don't you give me a speech roll now?
Oh, dear heavens. Let's say speech.
I don't believe I can help in this situation since I already rolled.
Can I hinder her?
No.
No, but, no, it's not that.
Watch yourself, Mac.
She doesn't need any hindering, Mac. Look at that.
I can't believe this.
Oh god, my rerolls. Okay, I'm fine. I had a free reroll I already used, so that's a lower success.
You can go all in. Red, you can go all in. 33%.
No,
you
you
can't.
can only
No.
go
No,
on
I
in
can.
No.
if you get more successes on the reroll.
And
Yeah.
it's single dice.
I only saw 2 successes. I thought you went from 1 to 2.
Yeah.
Your father shakes his head, says, "No, no, you're rushing into this. You literally arrived here and started swinging that thing around immediately without any thought or concern of how it may affect you. No. I'm actually gonna put my foot down on this and give you a mandatory break that you can use and process what has happened."
I'm not going to be able to relax.
Well, if you don't figure out a way how to do that, you're never gonna survive this long term anyways.
Bullshit.
Unfortunately, I am still your father. Are we clear on this discussion?
Roxana doesn't look happy, but she doesn't say anything else.
Gotcha. Keep an eye on them if they try to do anything.
I'll try my best.
He's gonna like take his leave as he needs to go have a chat with the people running this operation.
Sorry, Radimir. We don't have anyone else to go into the field.
Listen, Alaric's busy right now. Other child soldiers.
I'm sure Faith will be reasonable. Just kidding.
Yes.
That's
You're good. As soon as Dad leaves the room, like Roxanne is like, "What the fuck is going? I can't believe him. It's just because I'm 24. I don't fucking need him telling me what to do." She kind of looks at Ashton for support.
For once, we're in agreement, honestly. He still thinks that we're kids.
I mean, we are civilians, though. He's right. But
What the fuck do civilians run away from gunfire? Do civilians fight plant people? Do civilians have magic swords that come out of their hands? No, we're not civilians, Katya.
What military experience do you have?
I don't know.
Who the
Killing
fuck
people.
cares about military experience?
It's about the mindset. I do not think I think you had a point when you were joking about swinging your sword around that.
God, we
I think it's
can't
pretty serious.
die. Nothing can really hurt us except for us.
I didn't want to bring it up in front, but no, that's actually completely wrong. Have you forgotten what Arthur said? We can, in fact, die. The only reason we are quasi-immortal is because most people don't know that, but but I do believe that clock is running out. So yes, we are in fact very killable. Now, a lot harder than most people, but well, Arthur figured it out. Alexander figured it out, and
That's my point.
I'm not
Katya.
exactly.
We can be killed, and the more we sit around on our ass, not doing shit, the higher our likelihood of getting killed is. I don't care that Dad thinks we need a timeout off in some far off place. What's going to happen when that runs out, huh? Everyone else is going to be stronger, and we're going to be the exact fucking same.
I'm already falling behind badly enough as it is, Katya. Come on. And sitting around just makes me fucking nervous.
I'm sure some training regimen can be arranged, but again, the main thing of our powers is emotional.
This was supposed to be our training regimen. We were.
I think the most important thing about our powers is emotional regulation and keeping things under control.
I'm the only one between you two who's kept things under control.
And I can't lose the control, so I need to make sure I don't. I need to learn how to do this whole discipline bullshit, okay? As much as it annoys me to say. And you're right, Agnar needs a break too, but I need to make sure I can learn to keep myself in control with everything. And I'm not doing a good job at that, which I'm willing to admit.
And I don't think going to battle is benefits that objective.
I'm not talking about battle, I'm talking about practice. I'm talking about learning.
Well, as Dad pointed out, I think learning to stay cool and calm and staying focused, I think is a good practice.
I was calm. I was focused. But now your big fucking mouth and Dad's fear, I'm gonna be stuck in some room for months doing nothing but going crazy. This is only gonna set me back. You're setting me back. You're setting all of us back. Because you're too much of a fucking coward.
I'm gonna go for a walk. Can I do that? Am I allowed to go for a walk? And she kind of looks at Katya with sarcasm.
Unless we physically, I can't physically stop you, but step.
Now, teacher's pet, why don't you go follow her, huh? Your daddy told you to keep an eye on us, didn't you?
I'm not gonna do anything. I'm going for a walk. I'll be back. Just need to clear my head. She kind of walks out, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, give me a second. I need to vote.
Shoo.
Yeah, but
I like
listen,
her to attack.
there's multiple ways that Shu can look.
All right, let's see it.
Like I should add some. Oh God, no. Okay. Guy looked too evil. I need something like fucking.
Did he have a twirly mustache and a top hat, Grunt?
No, but he had a mouth on his helmet with teeth.
That's one crazy rift traveler. Damn.
Like fucking yeah. What the fuck?
It's the type of shit you
Alaric,
see on
what about no demons? I think that guy's a demon, Alaric.
What is he doing here?
I think this guy, you wanted in from 40k. I think it's like a Slaneshi cultist.
The fucking chaos god walks up to you.
You see a grandfatherly man, like watering some flowers.
Ooh.
He smells like shit.
Find like a third candidate for the. Apparently my okay.
Which one would be the Dark Child? Oof.
It would have to be 2, right? I mean,
I'm feeling 2, honestly.
I think it's a unanimous vote.
Yeah.
We all did gravitate towards 2.
I don't know. I don't like the eyes in the mouth on one. It looks so weird.
Listen, I have some alter. Actually, I've expanded.
And so I expand my dog.
Mac, do you like the fact that you're the one who actually has a lot of the common sense gene in this family?
I like one's vibes. I get I'm liking the bog witch vibes, you know.
If it's supposed to be for like the dark child sister, should it be more cosmic darkness instead?
We don't know what it's supposed to
We
be
don't know.
for.
We know
You're
nothing.
absolutely
We know
right.
nothing.
You know what?
We know nothing. We know nothing.
Sorry, I think
Ignore my
bleed it out.
comment.
Yeah.
They're meant to look a bit like clearly not from around here, but not like fucking cosmic.
Yeah, the Dark Child is
Gotcha,
something else.
okay,
The Dark
gotcha.
Child looks like an actual demon with red eyes and like black skin. Because she's,
I have no idea what that
Aerith.
is. I will assume a picture will be given to me eventually.
Yeah, it's on the conch, but yeah, no, this is
Okay.
it's my vote. Doesn't matter.
Well, Mac, what we were gonna vote anyways. We're gonna vote for the second one. Oh, okay, never mind. There we go. So yeah, no, you see Roxana leave. Ashton, did you also take a walk around the block?
I think Ashton does.
Oh shit! Because I can't follow both of them.
You can't. So which one you follow, Katya?
This isn't that cocked right now. Fuck! Isn't that cooked beyond relief and repair?
Who do you think is the more impulsive and stupid? Incorrect answer. It's both of us.
Yeah.
I don't know. Only one of you call her a coward. I think you should. Ashton.
Ooh,
Ashton is a bit more unhinged.
that's true. That was some dark words right there. Very harsh.
You know, I will follow the hate PC because hate can do far more damage than red,
I can do
That's true.
so much damage.
as we've seen in the Void game. For meta reasons, I'll follow the hate PC.
Listen, Ashton had half a mind to make the situation exponentially worse, but he thought about it for like a half second more and was like, "This would achieve nothing. This would only make my situation worse and literally achieve nothing."
I don't know. Sounds like you didn't even give yourself a chance to see what that would have happened.
Oh,
His thought was, what if I just dish these fuckers and just leave? And it's like, what would that do? It would only prove that I am currently immature, and I wouldn't get any training. I'd just be walking around looking for a fight. That's stupid.
so as Katya, you begin following Ashton. Ashton, you will notice this, of course.
Mm.
So, given the fact that your sister left and she didn't follow her, follow you, you can infer what you want from that.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be one of those quiet walks?
Listen, after a bit,
I think Ashton like looks over and just like there's this like look of disgust in his face, and he turns back and keeps walking.
yeah, it's probably gonna be quiet as initially right now. He's too mad. I feel like to be talked to.
Well, your head, Katya, your blade says, think you're doing the right thing. If it's worth anything.
Listen, it's a pleasant thought to hear, but not as impressive considering that your personality kind of was printed off from me. But the problem is, part of me thinks maybe it would have been better to keep them together better. Because the problem is, right now they're still apart. They both kind of hate me.
They hate you. I think they
Okay, hate's a strong word, maybe.
they're emotional. course, not thinking straight. Just gonna put swords and scores
No,
to
that's
them. But yeah. Sure, if you give them time, come around to it. Part
Yeah,
of
that-
part of training, I think, is also knowing when to take a break.
the problem is I think I do understand a bit where Ashton comes from. I think he's been used to mostly the adrenaline, just keeping him afloat, and the self-reflection. I think most of us kind of avoided that.
Yeah, but you're wise to see that not very sustainable in the long term.
And I'm also worried still about Roxana, and especially because unless we really chain them down, long term, I'm not sure. Well, I guess we have to see. Hopefully, they'll see sense in the future.
I think, like I said, give them a few days to calm down. Certainly, your father knows what he's doing, and he has been at this for far longer than any of you have been alive.
Sadly, children rarely listen to the wisdom of their elders.
Feel a rather approving emotion. Well, Roxana, wander around alone, kind of hear Nova in your head, like. So, we're not actually gonna sit on our asses, right?
I don't have much of a choice, Nova. It's not really any place I can get training done here, and I think
You
someone's
have
gonna
to
hear
be
about
able
it.
to notice it, right? Like, even if don't spar, you can still like attack things, inanimate things.
Yeah, I can go to the room, training room, and just break as much shit as I'm allowed to break.
Now they're probably gonna stop you there, but find like a fuck, what's the word? Like landfill. Have trash. You have people don't that well people throw stuff. They don't care. You just go there and destroy everything.
Yeah, and then what if someone sees me? I have to explain that whole fucking thing, and then Dad will get upset, and Katya will be smug about it, and then I'll be
Well,
the
be
fucking idiot.
smart enough to not be seen. Be a bit more subtle.
Oh yes, because the beautiful glowing sword that you are is very much made for subtlety.
We are kind of pretty.
Yes, you are very beautiful, but that beauty means that people will notice, and people don't really just let a glowing sword go. You know, they don't really forget that.
As you will see a woman sort of standing on the sidewalk looking at you as you're approaching her, and she's looking a bit weird to say the least. The clothes she's wearing don't seem to fit the time.
This is New York, so this may not be the strangest thing you've seen so far.
Fast, it's gonna go west.
Damn right.
You hear the gun cock. It's,
You heard something, cock.
oh my god, I walked into that. I think other than anything else, Roxana will be on guard, but she'll try to walk past her. Just unless the lady is she stopping or is she doing anything else?
Give me a second.
God damn it.
I love sausage.
So what were you asking about her?
Is she just stopping and staring at Roxanne, or is she just walking as well?
She's sort of in front of you, a bit of a distance, and she's clearly staring at you.
Yeah, Roxana would be on guard. Is there any other people around us, or it's just like a normal day, I presume?
Well, it's let me look at this sort of. Well, there's like people going about, but nobody seems to pay her any attention.
Yeah, I'm gonna make an assumption here, Grunt, based on a past experience. So let me know if this is wrong to assume. This is New York City. There are a lot of odd things and people and homelessness going around. I presume she's going to be on guard. Presume this is just your local weirdo and try to be polite as she's going to try to be on guard, but walk past her without hopefully being attacked anyway.
I pity the country that looks at this woman and says, "Yeah, that's just kind of like part of
It's
the
one of
charm."
the addicts on the road. Just ignore them. You just don't mind them. Just hope
Yeah,
they-
that's a hobo.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, Grunt. This is just what it is like over
Listen,
here.
bro, listen, bro, but I also see someone at the train station who's like clearly on like mushrooms. I also just ignore them and just walk past them and ignore.
Holy.
The masquerade has nothing to fear for.
Honestly,
But
why
yeah,
they're so comfortable being here.
as
Right,
you,
remember when I said I saw a giant panda walking down the street downtown? I was just like, yeah, that's normal.
the West is truly degenerate. But yeah, as you approach, she'll speak up. Says, "Hail to you, Star Knight."
She probably stops. Hail to you, mysterious woman. May I help you? I'm not looking for trouble, but
My name is Astra. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
hello, Astra. Is this gonna be a pleasant conversation?
I was hoping for one.
That's cool.
Not sure if I'm interrupting.
No, you're the most interesting thing I've seen so far. Why would you call me Star Knight?
That's what you are.
How do you know that?
I can sense it on you. The same?
I know. I assume Ashton has explained how he's
Yes.
done it before with the same thing with Arthur.
You were there when it was explained.
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah. Can Roxana try to see if she can sense
Yeah,
this
give
woman?
me
This would be the first
a
time.
cool with focus. It's only a basic difficulty.
Cool focus. If I fail this, I'll die inside. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, you feel this sort of radiating aura from her.
I guess I should call you a Star Knight too.
Oh, nod.
Okay. How can I help you with that? How can I help you?
It's rather, how can I help you? Seem a bit stressed, if you don't mind me saying so.
Yeah, dealing with a lot, at the very least. I gotta ask why you seem so interested in being so nice.
Why wouldn't I be?
Let's just say we've heard a lot of bad experiences from people who meet other sword people.
A rather sad state of affairs, but not untrue. Not worry, I do not wish you any harm.
Okay. So you're just going up to whichever sword person you can meet to have a conversation with them and helping them out?
Only those that our mother tells us about.
I see. Well, where did you come from, Astra? No offense, you don't really look like this is your type of setting.
Your world is still unfamiliar especially more of its customs. I did study your language, but I am
Are you-
still quite new.
Wait, are you human or?
He nods. Same way you are.
Okay, this is okay. So, Jesus Christ. Well, Astra, I've been trying to get some training in is all. May have a bit of a frustrating time with that whole process. Did you,
This is why I am here. Assume this is why our mother wished for us to speak. I am setting up a place for people like us to gather, learn how to master these new powers. It is quite far away from here, but it is safe, secret, and meant to help teach us about how to control our emotions and not give in to the darkness.
you're the thing she was telling us about earlier. Okay. Are you trying to like give a sales pitch here or?
I am offering this opportunity to every person that I can find.
Are you sure that's safe to offer to me? I assume she told you about who I'm affiliate with right now?
She nods. I have no fear from them. Fear is it's one of those negative emotions that one should always be mindful of.
Yeah, right. I gotcha. I'm gonna have to ask, Astra, who exactly are you that you could do all this? Are you just like someone who just stumbled across the swords too? Or are you like a kick-ass fighter as well? I'm trying to see your resume here.
I come from let's call it a different distance. One where our kind is quite numerous. And I have taken this task in order to help foster the next generation here. The young ones, provide guidance. It is a great power, but it is quite dangerous, and if people fall into the darkness, it is quite dangerous for everyone else. And instead of helping others, we end up hurting them.
Yeah, I never got a chance to really ask. What's the whole end goal here? Is it to coexist or something more?
I don't understand the question. End goal of what?
I guess Starlight's end goal, making her children, well, a helping hand and all that, making more. Is it just to make a coexistent environment where her and her, I guess, her children can live here peacefully, or is it just to make everyone her children?
Don't believe it's making everyone like this be quite dangerous. Suppose call it coexistence. I don't think the end goal is helping people, not just living by. I wish to help others, not merely exist.
And is it only sword people? Can it be people that we care about who aren't sword people? Come along.
frowns a bit and says, fortunately, right now, I feel like it would be quite dangerous and reckless to bring others. I suppose depending on what and who they are.
Yeah, that's smart. I got. You probably know about my brother and sister and everyone else. Then they might want to be. They want to hear about this. Is there some way we could talk later?
I will be able to reach out to you. If you wish to join, I can assure you I'm not doing this out of just charity. It is gonna involve severe training and a lot of hardship, but I believe the end goal will be worth it, providing disciplined and trained Star Knight group that instead of killing each other blindly on the streets, will be able to act as a force for good on this planet and others.
And if someone decides to leave in the middle of training, are they allowed to, or?
Fortunately, this isn't the kind of thing where you can just walk in, walk out. I am quite limited in my abilities transporting people.
Gotcha. So it's someplace really, really hard to leave and get out of, right?
She nods. You are all still quite young and new to this, so you are quite vulnerable to many things out there that you don't even know about. It's not just the dark child that you have to be afraid of.
Oh god, there's more things trying to take our lives?
Take your lives, control you, devour you. Many entities out there that recognize our power and wish to have it for their own.
And they're gonna pop up eventually or show up here once they realize that there are more of us, right?
She nods.
Cool. Well, thankfully, I got two other brains to add to this conversation, and I know my brother would hate my guts if I didn't bring him into this. So, like I said, if you're willing to talk again,
I will be in the city for the next week, talking to others. Here, we can set up a meeting point around this area if you wish.
yeah. Would 3 days be all right to set up a meeting point?
Schnatz. I will meet you back here in 3 days. Same hour.
She nods.
As you just see her like walk away.
I want to ask during that conversation, Al Grunt, did any person notice her at all? Because you said no one seemed to pay attention to her.
No, it's like they're not like they're not looking at you like, oh my god, you're talking to the empty air, but they don't seem to notice how sort of off she looked compared to you, for example. They
Gotcha.
passed by like she was just another normal individual.
Gotcha. Okay. She will watch her go for a second or two before probably turning around and making her way back.
Yeah, Ashton, how many times are you gonna walk around the block? The fucking Katya eyeing you.
Honestly, I think I'm just gonna keep going until she starts looking exhausted, and then I'm gonna keep going some more.
Fortunately, I have better endure than you, buddy.
That's true.
Oh, it's the same, I think.
Yeah, you should both roll me an endure roll.
I will say during this time I'll probably have some chats with Ruin.
What about?
You know what? I'll reroll. Fuck you.
Please be a failure. Please be a Ah, damn.
Ah.
All in, go all in.
Right now you're tied, so she's gonna keep up with you.
I
Are you a gambling
I
man, Hayden?
love gambling. I am a gambler. Damn right I am. Eat
Well.
shit, Mac.
Well, unfortunately, yeah. You're actually gonna lag behind. He like He's out speed walking you.
Well, you're gonna talk in your head, Ashton.
I'll probably start the conversation with you've been surprisingly quiet. What's your opinion on everything?
I mean, I'm mostly on your side on this. Feels a bit silly to wait around and hope for the best. Give you like
thinking.
therapy to talk to a doctor. Like, I don't think this is anyone can understand what you're going through.
All in, Mac. 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 All in, Mac.
Italians hate you, Mac.
Will not go all in on a single dice. No, thank you very much.
It worked for me, Mac. Come on.
Need to see.
The last thing Ruin said was it seemed silly to wait around.
Yeah, like
right?
he said, like it's not like anyone can understand what the fuck you're going through right now.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, what's there to say? Oh, I have a fun voice in my head, and I have random urges to kill people. I mean, all right, but what's the solution? Meditate, get control over my emotions. Already doing that.
Listen,
So-
your dad may be well intentioned, but I think doesn't understand that this situation doesn't translate correctly to what he's imagining.
See, and I can get that. I can get my dad not understanding. He's my dad. He worries. He's been trying to keep us out of this for years, and all of a sudden we're in it. But Katya? She's been seeing the same shit we have. How's she come up with this fucking solution?
Well, it's always been the cautious type.
Just putting it nicely.
That's right. But I don't think caution is gonna get us anything in this scenario. The fact that you are correct, it's just losing us time.
If she was smart, she'd be cautious and have us train instead of rest.
Yeah. I need you to give me an awareness roll, Ashton.
Sure thing. 2 successes.
Just a moment you realize Katya is no longer behind you. You turn around the corner and she doesn't seem to follow.
Think she finally gave up and went home?
Unlikely, as there's a woman in front of you, Ashton.
I am immediately gonna try and sense.
Yeah, give me a cool with focus roll. Basic. Yeah.
Whew.
Ugh, that's she's like you.
Does she seem? I could tell that like Agnar seemed more fucked up and like weirdly dark compared to like all of us and
It's not that he's dark. It's in fact he's brighter. It's quite the opposite of dark.
I meant like he there was like some corruption to him, is what I was saying.
No, again, you didn't feel necessarily that he was corrupted.
didn't? Okay.
It's just that he feels like he was different than you. Like you can
Okay.
feel when people are. Now you realize that meant like he killed someone. He was probably like fucked up. But people who killed others are in fact brighter on your radar than those you haven't. And
How
by
bright is she?
God, this woman is as bright as they come.
Ashton just says, "Fuck." I'm gonna try and book it.
Says, so kind of, I would stop, please. Listen to me.
How many fucking people have you killed?
Unfortunately, too many to count. Please just listen to me.
Ashton is like, he looks like he's ready to bolt or to fight, but he's like ready for now, but he's not doing anything.
Didn't kill them because I wanted. Like the dark child corrupts many.
In a month?
I'm not from here, Ashton. Please let me
Where are you
explain this. My name is Astra and I come from a different existence than yours. One where people like you and me, Star Knights, are much more common and have been around for much longer. I've already spoken with your sister. I am here to try to at least make the same offer to you as per my given orders.
What offer's that?
I am setting up a temple, a place where people like you can come and, lack of a better word, train, master their emotions, master their powers, learn how to control themselves and not fall to the darkness. Right now I am going around the world asking people, offering this opportunity to them.
Grunt, can I try and read this woman to see if like specifically when she said I didn't kill them because I wanted to, they were crazy, I had to.
Yeah, give me a detect roll.
I think I should use an adrenaline for this. This is very important. Ooh, I'm re-rolling. That is crit to basic.
No, she has the. She's not lying about that. Didn't seem to bring her joy. You have to kill people who fell to the darkness.
Okay, because the actions of mine immediately went to, yeah, here, I'm gathering so many new and vulnerable people in one spot, just for the good of, just to train them, I definitely don't want to use them as fucking food.
Yeah. Fair point.
Ashton is, looks a little less tense now, as it says, This is temple also in some alternate dimension?
Something of that nature, although not as extreme.
But like a pocket dimension? Is that a term that's been stated?
No, it's still physically here, but hidden from prying eyes.
Uh,
Your Earth lacks the technology to find it yet.
What about all the other weird people running around here?
I am aware that rifts are becoming an increasing present issue, which is why I was sent here to hopefully guide new generation, or rather, I should say, the first generation.
How long does the curriculum last?
Well, I believe there's a set time limit. Although your sister did bring this up, I will mention it to you as well. My ability to open, let's call it a door in and out of that place, it's quite limited. So you will be gone for, at the very least, 3 years.
3 years, huh?
It is the only time I can. It's the minimum interval. Considering everything else I have to get in order. And my priority is not acting as a magical highway. It's to get other people like you might be in even worse situations and providing aid and assistance.
I don't have a problem with not being able to come and go as I please. I don't know, 3 years could be better, could be worse. It's not like I was gonna get much done here anyway.
Your sister has requested another meeting in 3 days. I hope you will have an answer soon now. I will speak with your sister, your other sister.
It's gonna be another one of those all or nothing things.
What do you mean?
Well, the last time someone offered us to go somewhere, they either wanted all three of us to go or none of us.
No, each of you is, I believe, capable of making their own decision.
In his head, he's gonna ask Ruin, what's your take on this?
I mean, you would get the train.
Like, what?
She doesn't seem to be lying either.
No, which is a good thing. Would have really sucked for, well, the most powerful sword wielder I have ever seen to gather a bunch of weak and vulnerable people in one place.
Well, the Starlight did seem to imply that there were other places she sent people like me and you, I guess.
I mean, her story checks out, and if there's people like her running around the multiverse who can just show up, it's gotta mean that there's people who are just as strong who aren't as interested in not killing us.
Also a very fair point.
Or at least I knew.
Astra will bow, seeing you clearly contemplates this. Leave you to your discussions. Speak with you again in 3 days.
Alright.
Walk away. But do continue your thought you had with Ruin.
Yeah. I guess we're of the same mind then.
I think so.
Good. Well, I hope Alaric wasn't going to need us for the next 3 years. When we're done, we'll probably be more useful to him anyway.
Yeah. Plus, he seems to have a good grasp on things. He's already helped his doctor friend more or less study us.
Yeah. Wonder how the world's going to look in 3 years with all the rifts.
I can't even really begin to imagine.
But yeah, I mean, you've only seen like 3 places.
As Katya turn around the corner and you realize Ashton is gone. Same time, it's a very weird sensation. Well, it feels like the street has also changed. Like you're not on. You glance back and go around. You were not on the same street.
There's some bullshit. As you friendly, a bit more friendly. You look around, a bit more cursing. And after like, I think it's all 2 to 3 minutes after looking around, seeing no Ashton anywhere, she will in fact head back to the secret lab.
Well, secret lab is a bit of a distance, but yeah, you can walk. As eventually you will notice the very odd-looking woman looking at you from the sidewalk as you are approaching her. Technically, are you also gonna try and run immediately? Like, what's your plan?
She's just like, are we like alone right now, basically?
There's other people around.
Yeah. And she's like, she's not doing it suddenly. She's just directly like staring.
Yes.
As I'm not sure if it's like the most populated area. I'm not sure exactly where I am geographically because we're like going
There's people around. Oh, you want a screenshot from Google Earth?
Listen, if it's somewhat populated, hopefully either that means she probably will not instead be ready for like combat or whatever. That's some layer of security. I should approach the mystery woman. Hey, can I help you?
Well met. My name is Astra, and I am here to offer you my help instead.
All right, I see you're not from around here.
Quite literally, in fact. I'm here offering not only a sanctuary, but a place of training for those newly born Star Knights, just like yourself.
All right, and what exactly does that mean or entail?
You will be able to, well, we'll take you to a rather remote and secretive place where you will be safe from outside meddling for the time being, and you will learn how to master your emotions, how to control your powers so that you don't harm others and are not slave to the darkness.
Uh-huh.
I do sense some hesitation in your voice.
If I say no, will that mean she will just go off and no contact in the future, or?
Only make this offer once. Many others like yourself require guidance. This is not a mandatory thing. But I have to offer it to you at least once.
I see. Well, for what it matters, I appreciate the offer, but I think I'm good on it.
I wish you a pleasant day. Just gonna start walking away.
I don't think Alaric or the secret lab has a phone number.
Alaric wasn't there at the secret.
That's true, yeah. But anyway, the secret lab does not in fact have a phone number.
Not one that you know.
Yeah. God, she wants to contact Faith and the secret lab people, but sadly she doesn't want to walk to the secret lab. Not sure whether she's being actively followed or not.
Listen, it's hours walk.
And you are already tired.
Hopefully she will be off by then. Yeah, I think notifying the secret lab for suitors I think more important.
Where are you going?
The secret lab.
Yeah. Take you a bit to get there. Ashton, Roxana, do you just double back around to go home? Like, what's your
Yeah, because she's gonna go talk to her siblings about it. Like you said, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go chat with them about this new thing I found out.
So, given your proximity, I think Roxana, you would get home, like 5 minutes earlier than Ashton. As listen, your mother went out for some groceries. You had some nice dinner later tonight. You're
You
all
love
alone,
Mom,
in
yes.
fact.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, at the very least, she's probably gonna be waiting for which one of her siblings get home first.
Well, it's gonna be
And
Ashton.
she-
Ashton arrives literally 5 minutes after you.
Oh, okay. Sorry, didn't realize that was just like by myself entirely. Oh, there you are. Katya's not here, so I assume she took a walk too.
Yeah. Well, when she tried to chase after me, couldn't keep up.
Surprising. She's usually she's not one who tires out easily. Maybe she just got annoyed with us.
Like you said, keep up or fall behind, and unlike us, she has. Honestly, I haven't seen her do anything.
Okay, that's fair enough. But okay, it's gonna sound crazy, but I met a weird woman on the street who offered me a chance to get training by going somewhere with her, and well, I have concerns, but I don't necessarily want to say no to the offer she's given me. She kind of explains Astra and basically what they talked about.
I don't believe you. I think you're just making shit up.
Well, I'm not making shit up, Ashton. Like,
Oh yeah, did she wear a weird, stupid Asian outfit? You know, with long black hair, huh? She's
I don't
some
think you
weird wise master.
first of all, that's rude. Second of all, did you meet her? Because it sounds like you met her.
How would you think I met her?
I don't know. You had that tone of like fucking with me that I really hate right now.
I think you should roll a detective figure that part.
No, I think you can just assume that.
Yeah.
Just with your tone
No, he
alone.
absolutely has a shit-eating grin on his face. Yeah,
Take
I
this
met.
seriously, Ashton. This lady saying that we can go and actually learn from someone who knows all this weird shit we're going through.
I know. I'm in.
Okay, no concerns. Listen, I'm all for jumping to the first opportunity here, but we got to talk about this, right?
Well, let me put it this way. Didn't seem like she was lying about not wanting to train us and not enjoying all the people she killed.
Yeah, noticed she was pretty bright, but
Oh yeah,
I'm a little.
she's killed way more than Arthur, at least. But
I'm a little skeptical about this whole thing, and mostly in the sense of like the Starlight and the whole mother thing. This could be weird.
let's put it this way, right? Starlight doesn't want us to kill each other, at the very least. Which means that she has killed a lot of people. So she's either lying to us, which means she's an extremely dangerous person, and Starlight probably would have warned us about her, or she's telling the truth and she's from somewhere else. Now, if she's from somewhere else, that means that there are other people like her. Probably people who are way not as nice, crazier, insane, fall into the darkness, but just as strong. And so I know for a fact I can't beat her. So if she could show up, so can they. So if they show up and I'm not ready, I'm dead.
Okay.
And we're not going to learn anything here.
Yeah,
Thanks to Katya.
even if we did get training here, there's still so much weird shit about this whole thing that no one knows anything about, right? But they know. They know everything. And maybe we can get some insight about this whole thing and figure out what exactly the big picture is.
They're probably scheming something. I'm not going to lie to you about that. But I think this is still the best option I got.
Yeah, I think so too. And Mom and Dad are safe, and there's no worry about that. And if we go, we don't have to worry about. Well, she mentioned that there are other things that may come after us. So this may be for the better option, They don't have to worry about fighting to keep us safe while we're too weak to even do anything. So, I guess we're both in.
Yep. I don't think Katya's going to be joining us, though.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much. But
I did say that the door will open. You're Katya walking in.
speak of the devil.
Thank God you're here. So, did you meet a new friend as well?
Yeah, we met her. Weird woman.
Her name's
Yeah.
Astra.
I turned to give you a look and a play along type of thing, and then I turned back and I'm like, yeah, apparently Astra, right?
Right, yeah. Alright. She is as conscious as smart girl.
She wanted us to join her in her cool secret club room where everything's gonna be totally fine and trust me.
Do I
Yeah,
even
right.
need to roll detect and focus on this amazing performance?
I would like to roll something to go against it.
Yeah, you can roll speech.
Yeah.
Get the tech roll.
Bad mojo. Ooh, the Italians hate you, man.
Let me do a normal reroll.
Yeah.
Actually, does detective count, Grunt, or for a free one or normal?
Doesn't matter. You can.
Listen, for shits and giggles, I will do a free reroll if possible from detective.
Give him a best shot, guys.
It's only 2 basic, damn, but it's still.
Can you imagine if I'd have crit though? Would have been one hell of a play, right?
It would have been one out of play, but unfortunately. As Katya just kind of looks a bit more angrily. You're not actually considering going to her, right?
Why not?
Ashton's just bold-faced lying to your face, deadpan staring at you. He knows you know, but he's still gonna do it. He's pissed at you.
You know,
Your sister, Roxana, is looking.
Katya will roll her eyes and she will look more at Roxana. We don't know if we can fully trust these people, and even if we can work on the assumption that maybe the Star Queen, first of all, is probably the one to kill us. But what if this person just completely lied?
You're right. It's
always-
a gamble for sure. But honestly, if she wanted to kill me, I don't think she could. She could do it really easily. Gonna be honest with you, Katya.
I'm
Well, you
not
know,
sure.
funny enough, Katya.
And I also want to
If-
point out. I also want to point something out. As I was following Ashton, I did something happened. I'm not sure, the trick of the eyes or the mind trick. As I did lose track of where I was.
That's probably because of her.
Okay.
Let me put it this way, Katya. I agree. You're right. It is a gamble. I don't completely trust her. But because of someone here, this is now my only option to actually get any training done.
Are you going to because you cannot swing your sword around? Listen, if you want to swing your sword around, sure, we can arrange something. But
Katya, okay, listen to me. Think about it, okay? This woman knows everything. She is one of us. She can train us. She has the abilities, the powers, the experience. And not even just that, even if we say no, there's still other people who are going to say yes. People that we won't know anything about, who will be more prepared than we are for what's going to happen or come next, because something's going to happen. She mentioned that there might be other things coming after us. That more than just a person with another sword.
yes, she might be one of those things if she just completely lied. And even then, and even if she didn't lie, if she is well intentioned, though, what is the promise that Alaric and his little crew is a well accounted for quantity? If Alaric wanted to kidnap us, torture us, vivisect us,
I don't
could have
think
done
they
so.
want to do that. I'm talking about the fact that she can give us what we need for training. Right now, they don't know anything about us or what we are or what the hell we can get, how powerful we can get. We don't know what we can do, but this person does. She has the experience to teach us these things without hurting anyone.
Do you even know how long it will last?
3 years.
3 years.
Just leave mom and dad for free and say goodbye, Tchaikovsky. I'm going on a training mission.
Mom and dad are safe here. They're going to be in this place where no one can hurt them while we go off training. This is like where we won't come back.
Were you planning to tell them that?
Yes, I was planning to tell them that.
So here's the thing. I already know you don't want to join Katya, so you can stay and protect them. You don't gotta come with us.
God, it's a way we can learn in a safe place without anyone else getting caught in the crossfire. Instead of fumbling around in the dark. And
What do you mean fumbling around the dark? Right now you're jumping into the dark pit.
right now, I've killed both of you. Twice, I've tried. So I'd rather not have that happen to someone who can't get back up. What if I lose control and mom is in the next room and or God forbid, anyone else? Even if we're calm and cool right now, Katya, you've seen me. You know I can be a mess. We can hurt people on accident. We've already done that on accident. Do you really think we can live with ourselves if something happens to innocent people because of us? I can live with myself for that? You've seen me. You don't have to. We make jokes about it, but we've seen how much I fucked up. And this is a chance to learn control and get that training I need to ensure no one else gets hurt again. Why not?
Arthur seems fine on his own without a.
Arthur's a
Discipline.
trained assassin with money and abilities and influence we don't even understand.
You think discipline training requires an academy?
That man has way more experience than we do.
Yes. But learning to control your emotions, I don't think requires a Going to the
And
firing range.
the first time he used his powers, he killed somebody too. So if he already did that option, what makes you think we're gonna have a better, easier time?
We already have a controlled quantity here. If Alaric wanted to backstab us, well, unless he's
I'm
10,
not
20 years,
saying Alaric's gonna backstab us. I'm not afraid of him backstabbing us.
Red, what Mac is saying is that like
Mm.
Katya is like, hey, he's the better option because we know he won't backstab us.
Yeah, like what Roxana is saying, like I understand that he's not gonna backstab us, but I don't think this lady's gonna backstab us either. Is what she's saying.
Okay.
Like she doesn't.
Okay.
She has no doubts about that. Because I'm not talking about that. My concern is that Alaric doesn't know what we are. No one knows what we are, but she does. She has experience. She has power. She has connections to the star mommy of the sky. She's killed a lot of people, yeah? But that means we can hopefully learn from her.
Oh,
And
no,
if she
what?
decides to... Did you not just hear what Ashton said? Listen, maybe we can learn from her and then figure out what's going on as well. I don't think these people are here to be our saviors in the fucking universe. I agree with that. But this is an opportunity that we can't just waste. She's gonna recruit more. Recruit way more people. You think they're gonna say no too?
Not to mention, wouldn't Alaric want someone on the inside?
Hey, you fucking uncreative bastard.
I didn't even read that second message from Grunt. That was just what I said. That wasn't even metagaming.
Let's get listen.
Oh shit! I didn't even see it. Yeah. Listen, Star Mommy. I'm not gonna call her that. Starlight mentioned that she's gone us to a bunch of different worlds. Okay, places that it worked and places that it didn't. If we're not careful, we could be one of those places, and I don't know what that means. If that means this world's gonna get fucked further because every sword person's gonna go around and killing a bunch of people, or that means they want to just, I don't know, breed like a fucking fungus across the sky.
At least let's inform mom and dad about this. So they,
Fine.
in fact, do not. So in fact, they will not mount a search and rescue effort and assume the worst.
I wasn't gonna leave without saying something to Mom and Dad. Jesus, Katya, come on.
As Katya's, you can see the press X to doubt face from the detective game. She's not so certain of that statement.
Come on, you think I was just gonna walk out that door and not tell anybody where I went? Or at least leave a note?
I was gonna leave a note.
Thank you, Ashton, for confirming my suspicions. Thank you.
Fine. Well, I told her 3 days. You think I just did that just so I could run out the door as quickly as possible? Come on.
You don't have to come with us, Katya. You can stay here.
Snowy said no to the offer, so I'm not sure she'll come back around for me.
Well, fine. Me and Ashton are in agreement then.
Probably can.
Katya, I'm not a child, okay? I know how to make my own fucking decisions, okay? I don't need anyone babysitting me.
Come on, let's wait till mom is back and dad is back. Do we drop the news on them?
God, you make it sound I'm gonna die. Jeez. She kind of gets up, storms out a little bit.
I don't trust random aliens from space fully.
You think I trust her fully? I know she's dangerous. I know there's a chance that this could go wrong. But I also know that if it goes right, this is the best option for us. And that even if we don't go, we're gonna get fucked over. So what are the options? Either A, she's telling the truth, in which case now there is a group of highly trained sword wielders who actually know how to use their powers, and there's a bunch of insane sword wielders who go around killing people, and us who's done neither. Or B, she's lying, and there is an extremely powerful sword bearer who can move you around without noticing, show up whatever she wants, has killed, I don't know, maybe hundreds of people, and she's here and no one knows about it. If she's lying, we're dead anyway. Stay here, Katya. Help out Mom and Dad. Keep them company.
Roxana, do you just leave the apartment?
I think she's gonna like be a close by because she's just
Yeah.
like trying to calm herself down again. She's more annoyed than upset she was last time she walked out.
You'll
She's still
walk out, turn around, and you'll see Alaric drinking from like a coffee cup.
Jesus. Ah,
Want to interrupt
Hi.
the family discussion?
how much did you hear?
It's less what I hear and it's more what I think was being said. Let's
Okay,
just
are
say
you gonna try-
I'm really good at picking up when extra-dimensional travelers poke their head in.
Okay. Before you turn me down, let me at least try to sell you the pitch.
Turn you down? Down from what?
Well, I assume you think it will be dangerous, crazy, and stupid, and completely
Yeah.
reckless for us to trust this person, but
I'm not your father, Roxana.
well, I don't think you would fit the part, but
I think you can handle yourself, in fact. You've survived quite the ordeal to get here. Let me guess. Recruitment pitch.
yeah. Apparently not just for us, but whoever she can get her hands on.
So, this is where I reveal how much of a bastard I am. Actually trying to bypass your father and have at least one of you actually go along.
See, exactly, right? You need someone to like monitor and figure out what's going on.
They're building an army on Earth. I think we should know about it.
Yes, yeah, exactly what I was thinking. We can't really know what they want, or if we can even trust these people or beings from another universe. I completely agree. I completely agree. And you're right. We can handle ourselves.
Seem weirdly flustered about this.
I'm flustered because usually people don't agree with me.
Why?
Well, it's hard to envision, but I'm not normally the one put together when it comes to the big decision-making stuff. And I'm not normally the one who's made the right choices, so even before the sword stuff happened.
There's gonna be she tried to approach Agnar. Any consolation?
Ah. Yeah. Did he say anything?
Said that he'll probably stick by you no matter what.
Ah.
See, this is why
Part
I'm
of
here
me
trying
is-
to convince you to actually join.
Well, at the very least, me and Ashton are cool with joining. I'm half and half with the Agnar situation, but I know that's me being a bit hypocritical.
Wait, you don't want him to follow you?
I don't want to leave him behind, and I don't want him to leave me behind. But I also know he's been through a lot, and I don't want my decision, whether smart or not, to get him hurt further.
normal. And I'll be a hypocrite if I judged you for this. If you want, I can keep an eye on him. Keep him safe. It will
Yeah.
help you focus more on your task.
Would I be also taking an opportunity for him to learn how to control his powers and abilities too, though?
Think I'm
Just because.
gonna sit on my laurels and wait for this mysterious woman to just train you and listen. Have you ever how do you think when I stop time, how do you think diving into water feels?
Well, I've dived into water a few times.
Feels like you're
So-
pushing jelly apart.
That seems odd.
It's pretty unpleasant sensation to say the least. But it allows me to recover certain meteors that, while not many, fell into the ocean, seas. Gonna make sure that nobody touches them.
And you were able not to, I guess your time thing, Billy, makes it so you don't have to worry about getting your own little friend.
I'm gonna be very careful with containment. These things. Fortunately, they're not. I can carry them around. I think they're immune to time control. Can only attach to you if time moves forward. I should be. Not, well, suppose I'll also join your little academy in the sky or wherever she plans on taking you.
I'm gonna be honest, I know we didn't have a chance to really chat about it, but she seems to particularly not like you.
Yes. That is a very common thing with literally everyone in my life. That's not my close friends and acquaintances.
Yeah, apparently it's like a Time Lord thing, so you get a cool title out of it, so.
They have been trying to kill me, kill my friends, my loved ones, and ruin my life for give or take 2 decades now.
Ooh. Do you like become Mega Hitler in the future, so they're trying to kill you as an infant type of situation?
They already tried that. Failed.
That's
How I got here in the first place.
well.
I
Sorry.
was 16 when they first sent the assassin squad after me.
Oh God, 16? I think I was laying flat first in a puddle of my own puke at that age.
Honestly, as teenagers should. I come from a let's call it a messed up future. So whatever I built here can't really be worse than that.
Okay, so try to get it killed since you were basically 16, living your life trying to survive, and you're in the past trying to make a better world. Is that the gist?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I've asked some questions. I have some concerns. Did you ever get a chance to be a teenager? You know, relax, have fun, do dumb decision making.
Yeah. Got a lot of people killed.
Well, that sounds traumatizing.
You adapt, I suppose.
I don't know if it's called adaptation or just surviving.
When I first time traveled, I was escaping, running for my life. See, when I travel back in time, even into the future, it's not actually same timeline, if it makes sense. Imagine like a thread. I just jump into a different thread. It's very convoluted, but apparently the first time you do it, it's quite leaves quite a unpleasant mark. I leveled several neighborhoods, killed like 500,000 people.
Damn.
My friends, my neighbors, people I hanged out, people I knew. I would say my family, but those never knew my dad, so mostly kind of like Shay said. This is why talk about this shit.
Hey, it's as annoying as it can be sometimes, talking things out can actually help you out a lot. Spoken like someone who's also fucked up a lot.
The point is that I understand the risks. I'm here for the long run. I've lost too much, I've sacrificed too much. Not to give it my all.
Fair enough. Okay, so I've come to a decision here. It's very important, so you have to listen up. When you have time to actually, I don't know, breathe for more than 2 days, maybe, or a day at the very least, we are going out drinking and partying. Okay? Get you relaxed, get you, I don't know, a date, girl, boy, whatever you want. We'll find something and do something stupid.
I'll have my wizard friend get you some magic alcohol, I guess.
Absolutely. Get smashed, no worries, just doing with people who just want to have fun do.
He smiles, but it's like such a sad smile of like he's just humoring you on this.
Come on. You gotta believe that's possible. It won't happen. Gotta have a little bit of faith here.
Well, unlike you, I can drink little and still get tipsy.
Yes, I have to live through you. But, like I said, that means you can have more fun. Come on.
Come back from this job, maybe we can have that drink and party, I guess.
Absolutely. Be great.
I'll be honest.
And,
How do you plan on giving the news? Your dad's gonna skin me alive.
well, don't tell my sister, but I was planning just to leave a note.
I think you should just leave a note.
I think I should leave a note.
They'll get
but-
mad at the note, but by the time you come back, they will be less mad.
Yeah, absolutely. And the one thing I'm gonna have to face is talking to Agnar. I still don't know how to feel about that whole thing.
I'm gonna tell you right now, he's not gonna take your answer.
I know. I just
Want my advice on it?
Hmm?
Don't talk to him. Because it will make you feel horrible. Might change your mind.
I don't think it will change my mind. But at the same time, can I just leave him again, not say anything, and hope he's gonna be okay?
No,
Doing
no.
things for love is nice and everything, but you still hurt the people you love when you make decisions for that.
I know. But the people you love will not accept the fact that you are keeping them safe. Have a choice. Risk their lives or accept that they will be mad at you.
I don't think he'll forgive me ever.
3 years. Not even that long. Could be. Oh, my microphone died.
Hmm.
Says it's only 3 years. It's not the worst.
Yeah. And, well, if I come back and he hates my guts, that's completely fair. I can't be that big of a hypocrite.
Listen, spend these 3 days with him. Relax, enjoy it, and I'll talk with him and handle the rage and outburst of emotion for you.
I just put a lot on your shoulders right there, Mark. You sure you don't enjoy being the world's punching bag sometimes?
No, but I have experience with a lot of superpowered teenagers and young adults.
Gosh, can't imagine how crazy that could be.
I am starting to think I should open a daycare center.
The Time Travelers Daycare. I can see it.
School of the Gifted. All I need now is a wheelchair to roll around in.
Yeah, just make it a little bit cooler, you know? Allow them to have the parties instead of trying to let them sneak out and cause more damage.
Well, I'm already building the danger room, so I suppose.
You are? Oh my god, that's so cool.
God, and we're in New York too. I can't believe this. I stared at the sky.
Well, it was meant to be, Alaric. You are Professor X. Now you gotta shave your head and basically make dubious decisions for your students.
Listen, I'm gonna make sure that while you're gone, not only will he be kept safe, he will have part of his own training. May not be as, I suppose, mystical as yours, but I know a few people. You've met Arthur, others like him.
Yeah,
You can
I think that
kick ass.
I think that'd be nice. And my sister's plans to stay here too. Make sure she doesn't get too boring while she's here.
I suppose your father will be happy at that.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for the pep talk, Alaric. Next time I meet you, hopefully I'll keep you to that promise.
He'll smile and nod.
She will. Oh, good.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I presume she's going to go back in, and at the very least, she plans to hang out with Ragnar later. But she's gonna go back inside.
Yeah, how was the conversation meanwhile going inside?
The last thing that was said was like a pretty much Ashton just telling Katya, dude, just stay, you know.
Yeah.
Look after mom and dad. We're going.
And then Katja nodded in like an agreement, seeing as there was not little to be done, and the last thing she was like, just at least tell him goodbye.
As she just left, but she walks right back in.
Hey, so I'm gonna go hang out with Agnar for a bit later on, but I decided I'm gonna leave mom and dad a note.
Yeah.
You're not even gonna tell him. I mean, I knew you wouldn't. Fuck, I'm surprised.
I think it's best for everyone if we make it a less of an emotional situation if I don't.
Speaking of Agnar, do you think she talked to Tim too?
Yeah, she did.
Oh, cool.
And-
You coming?
No, he's gonna stay here.
Oh, is that what I'm surprised. I thought he'd want to go after you.
I think it's best that he stays here. And, well, with everything going on, I think it's best if we go there and keep an eye on things. Outside of
I
the
see what you
training. So, if there's any other moments of despair or yelling we can do, let's get this out the way now, sooner than later. And make sure we don't make our last few days a bitter one.
I pretty much said everything I want to say. I think I'm just gonna relax for the next 3 days.
Katya, anything else to add?
Yeah, she decides. No, I think that's it. Well, I'll enjoy. Let's enjoy the last 3 days before you go off to college.
Yeah, think of it like college, you know? Except less partying and me probably have fun. But, okay, I'll be back for dinner.
By the way, out of character, where is Agnar right now?
Unironically, Agnar would be staying at the lab because they're like, Agnar, my boy,
Suffered some rather fucked up things with Alexandra, so we're keeping you under like actual observation.
Considering emotional instability is an important thing in the lab.
Yes,
you
yes,
can-
that's exactly why Faith is keeping him there to monitor his mental state.
Completely.
Sadly, you will never be tried for your war crimes, Faith.
Yeah,
God
it's
will,
true.
God will judge you once the freedom fighters.
I
that
don't
Ian
think
is
anyone.
spreading-
I think there's one god and she's friends with him, so I don't think it matters.
Soon the superhero game will come, and I'll play my patriot, and I'll deliver to justice. Hoorah, baby, the American. Anyway,
But yeah, you can you can go to the lab, Faith. Ashton, are you
Faith.
not Faith? Roxana.
Grunt, I probably won't do anything right now, but over the next 3 days, I would love to also go to the lab to.
Well, I
hang out
know
with
the
Agnar.
problem is I have a slight
Mm.
suspicion Katya will immediately fucking like rat you all out.
That's a good point.
And the problem is, if you want this to be drama free, I'll be honest, Ashton, the best course of action would be to go with Roxana now, because if you stay at
Good
home,
point.
you can imagine the moment your mother comes back from grocery shopping, Katya's like, "Mom, they plan on abandoning you, plan on leaving."
Guys,
you're
Guys,
correct,
slow
Grunt.
down.
You're very correct, Grunt.
It's like, so yeah, Ashton will be like, I think I'm gonna go too.
okay. Don't crap my style, bro. And I go, looks at him weirdly, but goes to leave.
Don't worry, I can't read minds.
Yeah, that's true. It's only one. It's only one of us who could do that.
I just don't want to be here, for the next 3 days.
Yeah. Well, at the very least, you can. I plan still to hang out with mom and dad. Like I said, I was speaking truthful when I said make sure the last few days aren't bitter ones.
I think Katya's gonna do everything in her power to make sure they are.
Yeah. I had a feeling no matter what I said, she was gonna tell him. So, listen, it's not gonna change my mind. I'm still doing it. So,
I don't think Mom or Dad could stop us. Especially.
that's right. I'm an adult. We can make our own decisions.
Wait, how'd you know she already talked to Agnar, by the way?
Alaric told me.
Lark was here?
Yeah, he stopped by.
What'd he say?
He's in agreement, at the very least, to keep an eye on things, because if they're doing something heinous in the forest, we need to have some eyes on it, right?
Damn, I was half pulling that out of my ass.
I fully believed it, Ashton. Jesus.
Well, listen, it makes sense, but I don't know what the guy thinks.
At the very least, at least one of us holds the brain cell in this family.
Yeah, it's me, apparently.
No, it's not.
Don't be jealous.
Okay, Mister. What do you have going for you right now outside of the panties you keep stealing from women?
I never actually stole any panties.
Damn, couldn't
I
even
don't know why you
accomplish your
keep slandering
goals.
my name.
I don't know. You keep running at them. It's a very unknown behavior now.
Which is
Very
crazy. The crazy
concerned.
thing is, I still scored.
Yeah, you did. And Katya had the whole VR headset of that. I'm sorry, that doesn't exist right now. Katya saw the whole thing in her mind's eye.
Yeah, I didn't make her do that.
God, our lives are fucking weird.
Yeah. We're gonna have to. God, leaving a note's not gonna do shit, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna be. I don't want it to be, but it's gonna be messy. But like I said, it's not like we're dying. We're coming
Yeah.
back,
Probably.
probably. Come on, stop bumming me out. Let's go.
Lead the way, Juliet.
Why am I Juliet?
Well, you want to be Romeo?
Oh my gosh. At the very least, I think I would like a better ending than Romeo and Juliet.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, you can definitely be optimistic.
Thanks for your vote of approval, I believe.
I was just thinking like the whole star-crossed lovers thing, you know. So you're gonna be like apart for 3 years.
I think I would like to be considered the knight coming back to my princess, you know, just to make myself feel a little bit better, yeah.
Yeah, learn how to swing a sword first.
Well, what's what I'm doing? Jesus.
Exactly, which means so until you do, you're Juliet and he's Romeo.
Yeah.
Because he apparently can actually win a fight.
Well, don't bring it up. It wasn't really a fight. I think he was happy to win.
I'm not gonna bring. That's why I'm not bringing it up in front of him.
I don't think so. No, you have some tact and etiquette.
I have tact. I just choose not to use it.
Very smooth, brother.
Why in God's name would I want to be smooth when I'm around you two idiots?
Yeah, you all want to be loser cringe, so it's fine.
I don't think I know what either. I don't. I know what loser means. What the fuck does cringe mean?
It has existed before.
I don't think it has. Pull up the document that says cringe was widely used before in the 70s.
Listen, the verb exists in the fucking Middle
Yeah,
Ages.
it did.
Yeah.
It was a modern weird.
To
kind of-
cringe, something to cringe is like that is a word, but like used in that slang, I don't think it's a thing.
It means to yield and to fall into battle, bitch.
But
To yield and fall in battle.
cringeworthy was apparently recorded in the 70s.
Really? All right, you know.
Like it
dang.
became popular in the 2000s, but it was just ahead of the curve.
Apparently, who knew? Apparently, my sister's a trendsetter.
Okay, I'm
You know what?
gonna quote Reddit to you. Hate. There you go.
Don't you dare. Cringeworthy.net. Cuthbert cringeworthy.
God, he was cursed with that.
Cringe was invented by John Cringe.
I love comics.
Then small change. Are you quoting Backstreet Kids to me?
Yeah, I am, loser.
God. Why are you so old?
Oh, shut up, mister.
Lame.
I want to wear baggy pants and make it cool. Like, that's gonna be a thing.
When did I do that?
What was it? Oh, no, sorry, I'm getting mixed up. I was Troy. I
That was
apologize.
Troy.
Let me erase that from memory. You just don't understand me. That's all.
I think if I ever did understand you, I would immediately drop 10 IQ points.
You can't handle my vast superiority as all. It's all right, Ashton. You'll catch up, my squire.
Vast stupidity, more like.
I didn't hear you over you just saying how much better I am than you are.
Win a fight against me first, and then you can claim that.
I am. You
That was
son of a
a
bitch.
good thing that arm healed up.
Yeah, it is. How could you hurt your only poor younger sister, you big bully?
I was just getting back after you choked me to death.
Listen, it made you stronger.
It did, yeah, emotionally. Now I don't care about stabbing you as much. truly I have grown as a person.
She just kind of laughs at that.
You'll be able to go to the compound and you'll find Agnar there. Be able to maybe sit down, have a bit of a chat. Listen, Katya, parents will eventually come back home. I assume you're waiting for them there?
Yeah.
As your mother's like says hello as your dad walks in. It's like, where are your siblings?
I believe right now they're visiting Agnar at the secret lab.
Okay. Well, let's hope they'll be back for dinner.
Yeah, even though I do have something to, I think, tell you.
And like nods. See, you're a bit serious about this.
Recently, we were approached by a mysterious woman offering us to go to a sanctuary regarding our special condition now. I said no, but Ashton and Roxana are thinking of going, and in that time, it's a place seemingly inaccessible, and it'll be gone for 3 years.
Kind of like stops for a moment. Like, but why? Why? Just got back together? What?
Well, because that woman was apparently from a different dimension, was far more experienced for her abilities, and they want to gain more knowledge and both in learning how to use their powers and also to control their emotions.
I need to just go. Let's go. Don't worry about your mother yet. Let's just go get them and let's all just at least have a talk about this.
We can try, but as you head out of data, but I've already tried to talk to them, and I think they're fairly set. Unless we ask our good friend Alaric to tie him up, I don't think anything can stop him.
Well, I think I'm as the father. I think I have at least the right to like have a conversation. As like gets in the car and you follow him.
You follow him.
He's gonna drive as you reach the sort of barrier as you'll get kind of let into the main parking lot as we'll see Alaric out there waiting for you, drinking from a coffee mug.
Yeah, catching and
It's like,
it's Alaric.
yeah, like fucking your dad gets out and Alaric's like, I think this is as far as you'll get this time, Radmir. They made their choice and I'm not about to let any of you influence them. This is not all right. No, I think this is actually quite all right. They know what's at stake. They're willing to risk their own safety, the benefit of others, instead of acting like a mother hen, Radmir. I think you should be proud of your children. Respect their decisions. If you have anything to add to this, Katya, before your dad's about to blow a lid.
She'll just she'll turn to her father and say, try to calm down a bit. I think they've made their choice, and I don't think we can change it. How about we spend at least the last days not fighting? Can we at least get that Alaric, or are you just gonna keep him inside there? Or lock us up?
I think. Well, you're free to leave, but you are not allowed to enter. Well, I'm gonna tell their mother, Alaric. Want? I can have a chat with her. She can yell at me. But they're young. They are emotionally vulnerable to these sorts of manipulations you're employing right now. God's sake, Alaric, I'm their father. It's like, I am well aware of that. Why? You're gonna get back in that car? Or you can keep shouting at me if it makes you feel better. Like, as Radmir kind of like goes to sort of grab him by the collar, you just see the fucking hands kind of go through Alaric. Fuck. Listen, I know I can't do shit to you, but like, just like one conversation, please. Like, just shakes his head. Radmir, you have one daughter. Still needs your attention. I suggest you focus your efforts on that. Very like defeated, he turns to Katya and like nods. Let's go and tell your mother.
This Kajal's not looking happy.
You'll see him like take a step as he like freezes mid-step. As Alaric looks at you, Katya, and says, "What do you intend on doing after they leave? Are you gonna take that vacation offer? Something else?"
I wanted to join. If I wanted.
This is not a trick question. It's a genuine one.
I think she looks at her frozen father, and I think they need me. I think they'll need me. I think they'll be worried sick, and I think they'll not be happy if I just go off on gallivanting with you. Part of me wants to help, but I don't want to leave them around. Just leave them to be.
You know what your father does for a living? I understand. In New York, you will be safe. And in case things happen, Faith and her people are a phone call away. Hand you like a slip of paper with a phone number on it.
She'll not. I'm sure at least I'll. Smoking, maybe I can ask Faith to requisition a room or something. I just keep up, but I think I'm mostly going to be staying with them. And she also she turns to her dad. I don't think he would take. I don't think he would take very well after this incident when I just go with you and also fuck off on doing something else.
No, but your dad is being a hypocrite here because that's what he will do. I think he's gonna sit down and not go on missions. He is a Bratva agent. fighting, well, still battling. And this-
oh,
Go
okay.
ahead.
Oh no, actually, as Kaja actually perks up at that. Oh,
you see, it's very easy to shout at me and throw stones, but he is just being a hypocrite at the end of the day. A very concerned hypocrite, but when he tells you he is leaving for business trips, don't believe him.
I mean, if that was his plan, I think he realized that I'm smart enough to realize that excuse won't work because I already know that he's a
He's gonna
the
downplay
double
it,
line.
so he's gonna say it's only he doesn't do active missions. He is just going to go talk to people, mediate conflicts, act as a middleman. But he like goes to the car, pops the door open, and you see like he like picks a handgun from like the glove compartment box. He is downplaying it, trying to keep you safe.
If his plan was to stay down, I don't think that would have worked. I think even Mom knows that it's double life.
So I just told you what the plan, what he will do. Take care, Katya, and those enjoy your brief vacation.
Is this time on freezing or is he fucks off or something or?
Not
sure if
immediately.
he
If you want to
continues.
like respond,
Um, right. She like ask she actually look towards it. Kind of like scoff with her father. You know, if this guy's going on mission, I don't think infiltration plan will work for me because I already told the Astra lady no. But if he's risking his ass and
your can catch her once she's around. Still has to pick your other two siblings. Changed your mind.
will you stay around? I'm not sure how busy you are. Will you stay around because I want to have a word with father before that?
He nods. As time unfreezes, that's like looks at the two of you that have switched positions. It's like I hate it when you do that. Let's go, Katya.
Yeah, but as what are you gonna tell Mom? Are you going on business trips?
What?
You are against everybody else risking their asses, but you are still going to put yourself on the line.
Looks a bit taken aback. Glances at the Alaric, frowns, glances at you. I've been dealing with sorts of situations for 3 decades now. What are you on about?
Oh, I see. So you can play around, but we
Yes, you are children. You are not trained for this. You are not. I'm not dealing with the sort of nonsense you have to. I don't know what he told you, because this guy's a fucker. He like points to Alark. This man sent children into fights, sent people like you their fucking deaths. If he thinks it's for the fucking greater good. You're my goddamn daughter, and I'm not gonna let that happen.
I didn't agree exactly with Ashton and Roxana wanting to jump into the right into the alien mystery funhouse, but is your desire for us to just stay at home and just get office jobs in New York and
Desire for you is to take things slowly, take things logically, and not immediately gallivant against other supernatural beings, demons, or God knows what else is out there. I'm not an idiot, Katya. I know that my job is dangerous, but my job is reasonable, predictable. There's a rhyme and a reason. You're not at.
I don't disagree with you. I think that's very reasonable what you're saying.
What's your point?
I just wanted to ask you about. Does Mother know that you're going to continue going on missions?
Well, that's a bit out of the bag now.
I wasn't sure. I know you talked on the plane. I wasn't sure how much you talked and whether you told her that you would continue working.
Understands that bit. The less she knows, though, the better it is.
But she does at least know that you will continue going.
Survived doing this job more than you've been alive. And like I said, unlike you, I don't fight supernatural beings.
So she'll say, all right then. I agree. Taking it slow, I think, is smarter, but I do want to. But while I don't want to be as fast as Ashton and Roxana. I do want to also learn to defend myself because I think I'll need that in the future. Because unlike Ashton and Roxana, I don't think I'm an immortal god who is.
Then I can show you the ropes. A much more safe and reasonable environment.
I think it would much be better also for Mom, at least if she has one of her children here.
She'll nod.
And she'll follow her father.
Get back into the car, and it's gonna be a heartbreaking conversation back home.
Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be awful.
Filled with tears and shouting and crying and more shouting. As Ashton and Roxana, you'll spend your days at the facility as Roxana.
Nagra, could like after like maybe like a day or two, could Ashton actually go back to the house just to talk to him?
No, actually, Alaric
don't say no.
Will like no.
What would he say?
You're Why are you leaving? What? We've
To say
been through
goodbye.
this.
To say goodbye. Yeah, no, we haven't. You've never talked to me, Alark.
That's like he will point out that the whole point for you to stay here is to not be like emotionally pulled back.
And you know, Ashton would straight up say, "I won't." There's nothing they can say that'll stop me from going. I've made my choice.
When you see your mother crying and begging you to stay, and your father making poignant arguments about what you should be doing instead, are you certain about that?
I am.
You realize your father will physically try to stop you, right? Are you ready to push him down? Are you ready to fight him?
That's what it takes to show him that I can protect myself.
Ashton, you will lose. And I don't have the time and luxury to search around the city for where he kidnapped you and stashed you away. If you're willing to take that risk, be my guest, but
Can I call him on the phone then?
he'll nod. Yeah, no, you can make a phone call. Ironically, yeah, your dad fucking like, well, 20 fucking agents snatch you away and boom, kidnapped. Problem solved. God, if he was a bit faster, he would have already done this. Yeah, no, you can have a chat with your folks.
Yep.
Not sure if there's anything you want to say other than goodbyes and shit.
Yeah, pretty much he'd say his goodbye, say that he's growing up now and he's gonna start making his own decisions. He'll look after Roxana, and we'll see you in 3 years.
Yeah, you'll be hearing your mother shouting and crying in the background as it's your dad just comes like, you're making a mistake. You realize that.
Even if I am, it's my mistake to make. It's my life.
Well, fortunately for you, you have people who care about you. Not just your life.
You know I'm a free spirit, Dad.
Yeah, that's what I'm so worried about.
I love you guys.
Love you too.
Take it easy.
That's a ridiculous thing to say.
That's what I'm gonna try and do.
Now you're lying to me.
I wouldn't say so. I've gotten pretty good at relaxing and training in equal parts. Anytime I'm not doing something, I'm relaxing.
Not your sister, you can't deceive me so easily. Just be careful. For once in your goddamn life.
I will. I'll be careful enough for both me and Roxana.
Take care, son.
You too, Dad.
Yeah. Sana, you will leave an emotionally charged letter
the most cowardly way. The SMS.
It is. It is. It definitely says I love you. And
As
both that and for
Katya
Ragnar.
would just look at Radif. Do you want to show mom this fucking excusable letter?
listen, she needs to know. She needs to see.
The
She's gonna
SMS.
come back. She promises.
Well, your time is up. As Astra will arrive in front of the compound, as you two will be escorted out by Alaric. The early hours of the morning, as the sun hasn't even yet risen. He is definitely much more guarded with him around. As,
She's scared of the big bad time traveler.
Alaric looks at the both of you and says, "Good luck. See
Thanks.
you sometime in the future."
Take care of him.
In a way, isn't that also the present for you?
Doesn't work like that.
That'd be weird, Ashton.
Doesn't?
As you'll see Astra sort of, there's like this sort of almost a beam of light that shoots out from the ground, and she gestures for it.
Yeah. Roxanne takes one last look back before stepping forward into the light.
See her disappear, and you follow suit, Ashton.